Good evening. Welcome to episode 12, Stay Smokey TV. We are live at Spartans Cigar Lounge. I am Ron, aka the Urban Leaf, aka Top Shelf Ron, aka Mr. Stay Smokey himself, aka they hate me cause they ain't me, aka Mr. I got the keys. That's it.
That's it? Yeah. Okay. Zone. What's going on, world? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, the nephew, aka Mr. Culture Dope himself.
That's short.
That's it.
Yeah. I'm in.
We get straight to it today.
What's up, y'all? Chico Suave here. Cigar Bomber. Escobar Cigars. Chico Escobar Cigars. Chico, one love, one love.
All right, so before I introduce our guest, we just got to shout out our main third host, Drano Smokes.
Cartier Dre.
He's dealing with some family issues, so we got his stuntman, Chico, sitting there for him.
I look just like
That's it.
And we are here with our featured guest today. Is Toni from Spartans Cigar Lounge. Hi, Toni.
Hi, Ron. How are you?
How are you?
I'm well.
Thanks for having us up here today. So yeah, we at Spartans. We up here in the boonies.
It's not really the
that far.
We up here in the damn boonies. But okay, so yeah, we here. So before we
like we was in,
before we get into anything else, we usually tell people what we smoking.
All right.
So you could go first.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
I got the Maestro de Sacra, the Unstolen Valor. Sorry, I should have been prepared for that, but it was gifted. And,
I don't know. So yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know anything about it, so.
So yeah, so at the end we got a rating system. We do 1 to 5 puffs. So you gotta rate it when you finish. So yeah, I got this. I'm smoking Steve Saka also. Would you look at that?
Look at that.
The Red Meat Lovers filet mignon. I was already getting into it, so yeah. And I'm doing a little buffalo trace with it today.
that was cute.
Shut your dumb ass up.
I just want with some hazelnut coffee.
Hazelnut coffee.
Yeah.
Hazelnut coffee. It's not
Hazelnut
wrong. It's not
That's
wrong with
cute.
that. I was
That's
just
cute.
Your nice little mug and shit. She got a
I
little
want that
mug.
specific for
Is that like handmade or something?
It was not.
Did you? Hold up. I just want to know if you and Ed made it like Patrick Swayze on Ghost. Like he was behind y'all.
I don't like him that much.
What about you?
I'm smoking the Cinco de Cinco.
That's new, right?
That's the new. Basically, it's Hoya de Nicaragua's 55-year anniversary cigar, even though they don't really promote it like that. But a lot of people know when it comes to being Messi in Nicaragua, Hoya is the longest tenured outlet. Right. They the champ.
Indeed.
So, and I'm pairing it with a little buffalo trace, little trace of the buffalo.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we already know what this dummy smoking.
We already know what he's
I'm
smoking.
smoking my regular here, Escobar Natural Bomber.
Do y'all have
Steak,
an
I love them.
Escobar account up here?
What Neff got later on. Chased it with
Hey Chico, they ain't got no Escobar account,
Yeah,
Chico.
you got paperwork?
Why are you gonna harass me like that?
We ain't gonna harass you. We just you come up here and visit. Sure, paper. Oh, we just want to make sure.
I know about it.
Okay.
Just want to make
She's
sure.
going first. She was the person who told you.
I was probably one of the, yeah.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Toni, let's get into your cigar journey. You for the business aspect. Can you tell us like how long you've been smoking cigars?
That was so generous. You gotta give it a real question. When did you know you found love with cigars?
When did you find the love? The leaf.
Truth be told, there was a time I despised the smell. I despised everything about it.
Oh wow.
But then I started working with a bunch of guys. Prior to the lounge, I worked for another car company, and I just started working with guys who smoked all the time. And truth be told, I lost a cigar bet. I'm sorry, I won a cigar bet.
Okay.
I heard this.
And I was handed, what did he hand me? I think he handed me a Cuba, and I'm like, I'm not smoking that shit.
Right.
But then about 3 weeks later, maybe a month later, I found myself just always in lounges. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. And they started bringing me all this flavored crap, right? Vanilla this, and vanilla that, and vanilla this. Couldn't do the vanilla. Could not do the vanilla. It was like I was smoking a burnt vanilla stick.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Wow.
So then they put me on to Java Mint, which, we all bust balls now about
Oh, yeah,
people that
definitely.
smoke that stuff. However, it was my stepping stone, and
Mine too.
Mine too.
I might bust some chops about it, but we got to start somewhere, right?
Indeed.
So, it started, that was the first cigar I enjoyed. And I initially thought, I'll do this like I drink, very socially, because I don't drink a lot. Until, I don't know, maybe 6 months in, I found myself smoking every day. And that was probably 10 or 12 years ago. My first, what I call my first big boy cigar, was a Perdomo Champagne. It's a nice go-to for a beginner, I think.
I agree.
And I've just been growing my taste buds since.
Okay.
Like how she said that. She didn't say patch, she said taste buds.
Like her palate, right?
Yeah, taste buds. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna use that.
I got a Tony story how I met Tony.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
I don't know this.
You remember we met at a dance?
You do, probably.
Remember I was doing the ladies event. You was selling candles at the time. Yeah, he was doing candles, and we was supposed to do the ladies' night thing. And something happened at Full Level. It was called Ladies Wine Thursday, Wednesday. Dan gave me the AOK. Dan, yeah. Gave me the AOK, and I had a couple females with other products, selling different products. And Tony was one of the ones that was going to be there, the feature ones, and that's how I met her. And we just kind of acquainted, throughout the weeks, the months, and then it turned to years. That was 2016.
And
Oh, wow.
2016.
it's been downhill. I kid.
Was Chico one of y'all first members up here? Did you have a membership up
Actually,
here?
I was the last box member here.
He was.
I
He was the last box
Number
member
70.
in the first year.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, and he's been a member since. So we established in 2017, November 2017, matter of fact.
You got an anniversary coming.
I do, Saturday. Saturday is our anniversary party.
Coming up, yeah.
6 years. We're celebrating with Francisco from DBL. He's going to be up here live rolling. We'll have food. I got some raffles. I got a couple humidors we're giving away. I do something a little different, and I
Credit card.
I'll come back up for that. Saturday, I'll be back.
She said food and humidors. I needed a little humidor action for that.
I do, with my raffles, I kind of do things a little different. And sometimes I think like a woman, and I just put these awesome gift baskets together.
Okay.
And they might not be cigar related at all,
But they
but
work.
when it's over, it's usually something that you didn't even know you needed.
Like the
So
liquor
about-
bag.
Actually,
about
like-
that
liquor
story-
basket.
Like the liquor
I
bag.
actually like that.
So about that story, Tony makes one of the best prizes, giveaways, raffles for their anniversary party. I've been fortunate to come to, I think this is the
Six.
sixth one. So I think it came to 5. And I won, but there's a guy, I can't think of his name right now, who always freaking,
Wood.
Wood wins every
the
time.
horseshoe for the
Man,
raffle.
we done smoking shields meeting.
Oh, yeah.
He wins
Every round I
everything.
go to, he wins.
Yeah, he wins.
Hey, he wins. I
Lucky
bet he
horse
spends
we
a
got.
lot of money, I bet.
He does, he
Yeah.
does. So something different with these raffles versus what we do on, say, like our final Friday night. On a typical night, like a final Friday, we do raffles. We charge raffle tickets. For our anniversary party, tickets will correspond with the amount of cigars you purchase. So we're not selling tickets this time. We're selling the cigars, and you earn the tickets to enter with. So
So she basically said, buy 20, get 3 raffle
Well,
tickets.
you know I'm buying this shit. though.
So what time is the
something like that.
Something like that.
I
time
might
is the-
surprise you with an even better raffle deal.
Oh, see.
what time is the event?
The event's from 5 to 10.
Okay.
I love Francisco. He'll probably be late, but
He
it's
usually
okay.
be on time.
He
He's
runs
a
on,
good guy,
he
man.
runs on Dominican
He
time.
runs on Dominican time.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, when he comes
Same
here, it's
time
working.
zone. It's the same time zone.
But when he come here, it's worth it though.
I think what
He's
happens
a
is
great guy. I love him.
Yeah.
he usually ends up hitting traffic. You know, it's a good hour and a half, 2 hours for him. So
Y'all having some Pat's Pizza?
Pat's Pizza. We haven't discussed the menu yet.
Y'all got to get some garlic knots. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but y'all gotta have garlic knots.
It's all good.
Garlic knots is everything.
And the steak bites.
We haven't discussed the menu. However, in years past, we've had crab cakes, we've had beef tips,
Yes.
we've had broccoli,
The steak bites, right?
we've had the steak
Like,
bites.
Greedy egg.
The
Have you had
cheesesteak egg
them?
I
rolls.
don't eat steak.
Cheesesteak
Oh, you
egg
don't
rolls.
eat cheesesteak egg
I remember
rolls?
the menu. I'm a food guy. I remember.
Sometimes he finds something off the wall that he doesn't serve at the restaurant, but he'll put it on the catering menu and it'll end up with something special. Whatever the menu's gonna be,
It'll be
it'll
phenomenal.
worth it.
Okay.
And look, it's a free event. It's a free event. There's no door fee.
Come in, buy your
Come
sticks.
in, buy your sticks. And
BYOB?
sure,
Okay.
I can't make that announcement publicly.
That's true. I understand. BYOB. So that's cool. So, since can you tell us like the story how you got involved in Spartans Cigar Lounge?
Yes, how did you get involved in this wonderful establishment?
This wonderful establishment. So that goes back to my armored car days as well. So back in those days,
Did you say armored car day?
Yes.
Armor car.
I worked.
Did y'all hear the first part she said?
Right.
Mother effers.
I heard that, but it really registered
I'm
when
the
she
heckler. I'm the
like
heckler.
when she said, I said
Okay.
it just registered. Like it was
19
traveling.
years.
Oh wow.
Okay, learn something new.
19
Hey.
years. But the last
Give me the money.
like 10 years, I worked for the logistics department, which kept me on the road about 200 days a year.
Oh wow.
In and amongst the cities that I would visit was Baltimore. I lived up in PA at the time. So Baltimore was one of my work cities. And Ed lived down here. So when I was in town, we'd hang out. This was before we were a thing. So we'd hang
So
out.
did y'all hang out or y'all was hooking up?
We were hanging out.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Look.
The hours you were
But
hanging out.
for the sole purpose of the story, we were hanging out.
That was the wrestlers over
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
Yo, I mean, y'all was thinking it. Y'all was thinking it.
That's like saying the victim still alive. Like, come on, man.
I'm trying to spin on things.
Y'all was hanging out. Okay.
For real.
Okay.
But in and amongst one of those trips, I got to meet Pete. Pete, somewhere along the line, fell in love with the fact that not only did I smoke cigars, I kind of knew what I was talking about.
Okay.
I don't know if I really know what I'm talking about. I think I just wing it, but I'm kidding. So, I don't know, 3 years into knowing Pete, he says to Ed, I think I'm opening a cigar lounge and she needs to run it for me. I'm still living in PA. Like, how's this happening? And it just all worked out that by the time the store opened, I was ready to move down here. Not quite. I moved down about 6 months earlier than I wanted to, but I just kind of fell into my lap. That's what you know, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
So
Yeah.
I was hired when Pete hired me. He was with another partner. I was hired as the GM, and 3 years ago we were approached about buying out that partner. It took about a year to make it happen. So 2 years ago, Ed and I became partners in the LLC.
Okay.
And it's been all the way up.
All the way up.
All the way up.
All the way to the top.
I
So
just
that's how we
listened to the
got
call.
here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
And I'm proud to say, so yes, it's mine now, and I have to be proud of it, right?
Yes, you did.
Like you said, you started from the ground up with the
That's it.
anyway.
And
Right.
that,
That's
Like you didn't just come in here and get part ownership. You was here from the beginning,
Right.
actually. So.
and I take a lot of pride in what we've built. My customer base, my member base. We tell people all the time, we could not have handpicked our members. We have a wonderful group of ladies and gentlemen.
Do you know how many members you got?
I have it's down a little bit,
I'm
but
number
we're at
7,
about
yeah.
75.
He's still talking about he number 7.
Oh,
Right, can't Chico?
Hold on.
no. I gotta say something.
We know
Let
you
me
said.
interject.
You'll be innocent.
I'm a member here at Spartan for the last 6 years. I love it because off 95, close to up north when I go visit my family, I get off the highway, I jump right, come to Elton, and I'm here. Tony might only see me once or twice a year, but
Right.
when I'm in the area over here, I'm like this. I know I got a bunch of cigars in my life.
So I got a confession to make. So
Here we go.
a few weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
me and my wife went to Atlantic City to see Wu-Tang Clan, right? So we on the way back, we come back down the road, we went to Cracker Barrel to eat. So
We're so close.
it was a Sunday, right? So I text Pete.
You was right over there.
Right, I text Pete.
Legit
I said,
right
Pete,
there.
are you at the lounge? You gonna come smoke? He said he was home. And I was like, okay, never mind. I didn't even think to call you and see if you was here. We could have came and hung out with you.
Anna told me to
Top
be here.
Clifford.
Wow. yo.
I mean, I said it was a confession.
That's
That's
tough.
true.
That's my Usher Raymond shit. These are my confessions.
Well, why don't you just become a boxman?
Huh? Dude, they want to see me, but
So
the
Tony,
only time they would see me is when I gotta renew my membership. Y'all, everybody at this table know I don't drive no more than 15 minutes.
I follow his social media.
I don't drive no more than 15 minutes.
We went to PCA, and he said, "Are you driving?" No.
Then we went to PCA house in
the
DC.
He said, "Are you driving?" I said, "No." We said, "Chico, you driving?" He said, "No." I said, "No, what? Let's hire a driver."
We took a drive.
We took a driver.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
DC.
driving.
Yeah.
And then the second time we went, it was pouring down raining, and Howard was driving like 110 miles an hour
Oh my
in a
God.
storm. Bro, I was in the back seat.
Time out.
I had a drink and a cigar and
It
praying.
was not raining like that.
Bro, it was storming.
Well, I was
Even
driving-
Shirley was telling you slow down.
I'm driving a sports car. I gotta open it up.
Bro, it was like, bro, you was going like 110 in that joint.
Thing gotta grip the ground. We was good. Did we get there safe?
Yeah, we got
And
there.
then we get back safe.
It wasn't raining when we was coming
The
back.
question is, but did you die?
We did.
I did on the inside.
A little bit.
I think I had a heart flutter.
It was like a roller coaster run.
Listen.
Well, you should be used to that with that Broncos jersey on.
Six Flags. Oh yeah, speaking of Broncos, I got my jersey on because we won last night. The football gods blessed us because we should have lost, but we won.
So Vegas bless you.
Shout out to the Buffalo Bills because they can't count.
Thank you all.
They don't know the difference between 11 and 12.
So it was just last night's game was rigged in your favor. That's
It's right.
I mean, the kicker might have had FanDuel because he was trying to get that shit away.
This about 89% think that was rigged.
Everybody say that though, dude.
You're wrong. Listen. I don't believe in the Vegas. Well, I do believe in it. I witnessed it. But they had 11. Everybody said they had 12 people on the field, right?
Yeah.
And they only counted 11. How come you saying it wasn't rigged and the 12th guy was standing with the referee?
Right, it was 11.
He was standing
It was
with-
11 on the line, and the one guy, the jump guy in the back.
Yeah, standing with the referees.
It was 12 people.
I don't know about y'all, but basic math, 2 plus 2 equals 4. You think?
It was 12, goddamn.
It was, yeah.
It was
11 plus 1 is 12.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? The Ravens. What happened to the Ravens?
Oh, I'm not.
okay. So
I can't even talk this week. I gotta have my face.
But y'all lost. You do know that, though.
we did lose at the last meet, from what I understand. Yeah.
New England, I don't even look at them.
I don't do. Yeah.
Oh, do you know? You got a do you have the story on how y'all got affiliated with the Jimmy Seafood tailgate?
Yeah, tailgate.
Yeah, talk about the tailgate.
From as far as you know.
What y'all do down there?
Yeah.
Cause y'all people don't know because y'all up here, y'all are really embedded into the industry. The culture.
That's huge. Y'all
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, that's huge.
People say,
Yeah.
oh, the cigar guys. Let's see the Spartans Cigar Lounge.
Yeah.
I don't. You all know Pat. Pete has a couple Pats,
They stick together.
and you know those groups all stick together.
They stick together. They tight like
So
glue.
I think if I'm remembering the story correctly,
Pete, that's why your ass supposed to be here.
please
But Carrie,
don't quote me, but I believe Pete is related cousins or something with the guys from Jimmy's.
John.
Okay.
So their family.
Johnny Crab Cakes.
That makes
There's
sense.
a lot of things, but you know, Pete's Pete has always been very involved in the community.
Definitely.
So there's a lot of things that we do that go back to Pete's pizza days.
Right.
That we've used his connections. He's used his connections to help us. So, you know, we do a lot with the Ed Reed Foundation,
You guys definitely do.
Definitely do with Ed Reed.
which, by the way, is an amazing organization.
Yes, it is.
I love what he does.
And he has an amazing cigar.
He does have an amazing cigar.
I remember we did the pizza thing at Lake Clifton Park one year. That was probably like 15,
Oh yeah,
16.
community feed.
Yeah, with the Yummy Patrol
Patrol.
t-shirts.
Yummy
Yeah, that was
Patrol,
pretty
yeah.
cool. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah, just there, yeah.
He's one of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met.
Cool.
Every
Yeah, pizza.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Every-
Oh, my
I love
goodness.
that
Pizza,
dude.
pizza excellent
Yeah,
guy.
shout out to Ed Reed.
We're gonna tell you this now. They all
I
can
reached out
vouch.
to him.
You ever smoke with Ed Reed, do not talk about sports. Talk about the cigar in the moment.
Ed don't want to talk about
Absolutely.
sports. Ed
Absolutely.
did not want to talk about
Which-
sports. Yeah.
Which it's rumored that he's even trying to disassociate the football with his cigar brand.
Yes, yes.
And
But
he
that-
wants it to be a cigar brand, not a
mean,
brand
but
that
that-
a football name is on.
Right, but that's gonna. I mean, that's still pushing his, you know, his sales. I'm sure too, though.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
definitely.
I'll admit I use it.
Yeah. This is the Hall of Fame cigar.
That's
That's it.
right.
So speaking of cigars, like
You're smoking out an autograph.
a guy just get on Google, say cigar lounge up here in Cecil, Tucker. We out in Cecil County, right?
Cecil County.
Cecil County.
It's out here in Cecil, Tucker,
Cecil Tucker?
and it
You say
say,
something, Cecil Tucker.
Okay.
and it say,
And I know, that's why.
and he look on the Google on his phone, and it say Spartans Cigar Lounge. He pull up here, he open the door, he come in, he's standing right there. He say, I never smoked a cigar before. Can you recommend me 3 cigars? What cigars you gonna
What three you
recommend?
gonna
Well, I always start with do you want flavored infused cigars or do you want traditional cigars?
He don't know.
Well, sometimes they do. They
I like
think
some
what they say.
natural.
He don't run a workout now, so he don't know.
Yeah, you know, like,
But they do know.
I always steer
Because
people
they'll say
towards the
to you,
naturals.
what kind of flavor?
I've never smoked
So then I rattle off a couple of the flavored stuff I have, and they go, oh no, that doesn't sound like something I want. Or they'll go, yeah, let's go that way.
Yeah, I like
If they're on the fence, then I immediately go to the L Final by DBL because it's a sweet capped. So it's sweet on the cap,
Yeah.
smokes traditionally.
It reminds me of the host, Nat
Yes, yes, a very good starter cigar. And if you're looking to smoke it, go with the Cameroon. It happens to be my favorite in that particular line.
Sherman.
Okay.
Real complex too.
So if they want flavored, then I go to my flavored stuff. I sorry Jonathan, but I tend to stay away from the Drew Estate stuff because it sells itself.
pretty much.
So for the benefit of my lounge, I go to my DBL flavors.
Okay.
And
DBL selling infused cigar?
he does. So he
Never
doesn't
knew.
fully infuse them. He infuses the wrapper leaf.
Okay.
So again, you're getting a little bit of flavor, but you're getting a little bit of traditional.
Okay.
Look at that richness
So
of tobacco.
they're actually they're pretty good. Like,
Three takes
not my
each try.
go-to, but I've smoked a few and they're not bad. And I also carry Hawaiian Breeze, which is made by Esteban Carreras, and they
I'm gonna tell you this. You don't got no Tatianas in? Just go to the wine read.
well, and that's it. So that's where I was going. They were made to compete with Tatiana.
Yeah.
The difference is Tatiana uses short fillers. Esteban uses long
Long
fillers.
fillers.
It's
I like long
a true
fillers.
premium infused cigar, and they have just the right amount of flavors. I think. I don't think they need to add any more. And that grape, I'll tell you what, they put that grape out.
It was good.
Back in my days when I was learning what I liked, somebody handed me a Tatiana Groovy Blue. I took 2 puffs
Done.
and almost vomited because it tasted like Diamond Tap. I said, what are y'all doing to me?
She said, Diamond Tap.
So of course when Esteban released the
Hey,
grape,
if I want a blueberry, I'll eat a muffin, all right?
so they released the grape and I'm like, I'm gonna smoke it. Really reluctantly smoked it. And although it's not my thing, I could see how it could be enjoyable, and it was not medicinal tasting. So I do sell a crap ton of Hawaiian Breeze.
So I got a question for you, Tony.
So does that answer your question?
Yep. Chico said he got a
I
question.
got a question, Tony.
Sure.
So you come in here, say, Friday afternoon, 1 o'clock. What's your go-to first cigar of the day?
My first cigar of the day?
On a Friday, you know it's gonna be a long day. You got end of Friday party coming up.
I hate that question because I smoke so much. Sometimes it's what I might have a bag full of stuff that the reps have left.
See, that's what I was gonna ask.
So
I was gonna
I'll
say.
just go. Let me try this today.
That's what I was gonna say.
So, yeah,
like,
you
you go in your
like
humidor
blind
and you try the
test.
samples from the reps
So
more often.
it depends on what I got. If I have something like right now, we have like 4 or 5 bags of cigars over there. Why am I going to buy a cigar when I have all this stuff to sample through?
Product testing.
But 1 o'clock,
Natural, full body, medium body, Habano.
I tend to go medium full.
That's what I'm talking
Even as my first cigar of the day, a lot of times
Really.
I'm just not a huge mild fan. Although, if you haven't smoked the Esteban Cashmere, that's a great Connecticut.
The what?
The
That's
Esteban
right.
That came out, what, a year and a
Cashmere.
half ago?
Well, I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer. I mean,
You don't know nothing about cigars?
this our platform, and I speak my mind. Like, dude, I hate Esteban Carrera, bro. I do
And
not
you're allowed
like
to have
nothing.
that
I do not like
Hey, everybody has
nothing
their
they
own
make.
opinions.
I can tell you it's.
I don't like the Broncos.
And we let you
You know? Some people like tomatoes, some people like apples, you know?
And so sometimes I do this thing where I'll grab a member and say, "Pick me a
Pick
cigar."
you a cigar. That's I used to
And
do
they
that.
hate it. But my rule is if I put you on the spot, I'm going to smoke that cigar, whether I have a preconceived notion or not about it. I will smoke
As
that
long as
cigar.
it's not a flavor cigar.
And if I'm going to have stipulations, I'll put the stipulations on before they walk in.
There you go.
So,
Yeah. I've
so
done that in the past.
typically it's no flavor and no large ring gauge. I'm not a large ring gauge fan.
It is.
But I had smoked an AJ Bull, and I sent somebody in to pull me a cigar. I was like, he brings me out of San Latano, Connecticut. And I looked at it and
You're
went,
not gonna taste anything.
I'm like, I'm not going to taste anything.
Yeah, that's like
It's
air.
the back real
That's
bad.
like smoking air.
I'll be honest with you, I waited about probably 45 minutes. I lit it up, and I thought it was a really good cigar, actually, for Connecticut.
The Connecticut?
Not finding it, not feeling it.
I mean, it's
Let me tell
okay.
you something. AJ, I call him.
I mean,
like-
AJ can't miss.
yeah, he.
Well, that's it.
AJ can't miss. So you know.
I don't know what type of water seeds he using over there in Nicaragua, but
AJ can't miss.
he just can't
He's
miss.
a man.
Another one. He's-
Yeah, well, when we get JE on here, I need JE to tell me he wouldn't tell me about the wrapper on his Kern Burger 25th anniversary that's blended by AJ.
Great cigar.
He said, since he worked for Kern Burger, he couldn't explain it. He said just them and another person has the wrapper. They're the only 2 people with the wrapper in the world. But he wouldn't tell me. He said, I can't tell you that, I'll get fired. So, I mean, maybe one day we can convince him.
Next time I see Karen, I'll ask her for it.
I think you should
It's
go.
a great
pull,
cigar,
I think
though.
you should go pull the description tag off because
Yeah, why not?
Because, I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's listed on there.
I'm sure I could probably ask Karen.
I feel like it was in San Andreas, but I could be wrong.
Well, that might be San Andreas.
No, he said it was just like only 2 people. He was real adamant about it and he wouldn't tell us.
Man, call Cameron up.
So,
I'm sure it's out there. It's out there on the internet somewhere on the review.
Yeah, it's out
Somebody
It's out
gotta
there.
know.
Somebody
I'm telling you,
probably-
I have the blend listed
Okay.
because it was given to me. I just can't remember what it is.
okay.
At least I'm pretty sure I have.
I think it's San Andreas.
I think it's San Andreas.
Because that spice. I think it is too.
All right, so what's
It's a
this?
great cigar.
What's this other cigar you got right here?
So this guy, this is a 3-up. This is by Cigar Recon. It's our boy Dante.
Okay, yeah.
He happens to be a member here, but he also has a good blend. So this is the only blend available. Well, I'm sorry, 3-up is the only line available right now. It comes in a Maduro, a Habano, and a Connecticut. February, stay tuned because I don't think we picked the date yet, but February, his new,
As long as it's not February 10th, you're good. That means I can make it.
let me
If it's
look.
February 10th, I can't make it.
Oh yeah, that's your whack ass birthday.
You gonna be out of town
Dude, you need
anyway.
to change your birth date, bro.
How?
Somehow. As long as
How?
we never go.
February 8th.
Oh,
It's
that's
a Thursday
perfect.
night. We're doing from 6 to
Thursday
9.
night?
Oh,
I might
We're
be able to
launching
make
his.
is that your
newest release.
also GTG night that Thursday?
It is.
Oh,
It
Y'all got a
is.
GTG up here?
Yeah, you can have
Yes.
Wow.
I came up and helped open the chapter and everything.
That's right.
That's right. He like the president or something.
I'm not stop.
What we got? Thanks, Vanna.
Cue card.
Oh, see,
Dark Connecticut Habano. But he said there's only 2 people that got that whatever this rapper is.
Maybe he misconstrued his word.
Dude, he was adamant about it and he said he couldn't say nothing.
How much bourbon were you drinking that day?
well, either they lied to me when they released it, or he is pulling your leg.
I don't know. Yeah, he might have just been trying to convince
It's
me
a
to.
San Andreas binder. I knew there was San
I think
He
Andreas.
might have just been trying to convince me to buy the box.
I
They got that.
I told him I was gonna buy the box
I
anyway.
knew
I
I
was
said
just
there.
being mysterious.
Right.
He got you.
I was getting the box anyway because I asked him to go get the box before he didn't have to go into a spill. I like the cigar.
Yes,
I
you
smoke
do.
them like an everyday cigar.
And I thank you for that.
So when Fine Smoke, every box they had came in, I bought. So
I have another box you want.
I have a box.
I got a box now. I just got from Vans.
But you everyday smoke. You
He
don't have
always
any.
talks about these box buying. Never
Say I ain't
buys
ever,
from us.
say I ain't ever buy a box from here.
So let me give y'all the
I remember
disclaimer.
you made me drive all the way up here to buy a box of Ligas to get 2 H99s and a sample pack.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Tony did. She was like, you gotta come up here and buy a box and not a 10 count box.
boxes out of here.
She was like, and not a 10 count box either.
That's 20 count.
I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
but you get a discount on 20 count.
Get a discount.
You get a discount on 20 count.
That's cool.
Well, was it worth it though? Was
The
it
drive?
worth- No. The purchase. The purchase. Was it worth it to get
Yeah.
those 2 H99s?
No, it was worth
At the
it.
time, yeah. I had $1 million cents.
I feel like the only there's 2 H99s. I like the Finney's Gauge, which was
A little short and
the Lancero, and the Papa's Frida's H99s.
Yeah. Did you get the pig?
That's a great one.
I haven't had the pig.
I had one. It's good.
I smoked a Liga pig the other night, and I realized, although the flavor was there, it's that ring gauge. I just didn't enjoy it because it was just a little bit too
But
much.
I like the pig because, like, once you cut it and light it, that shit
it
goes
opens right up.
straight to the gut.
Yeah, but that smokes too quick for me.
But it's a quick smoke.
Quick smoke.
Chico, everybody don't have 7 hours a day to smoke a cigar, Chico.
Bro, I like the Bustles and Toros. I don't like I'm a power smoker. I'll kill that in like 15 minutes.
But do you smoke to smoke or do you smoke to taste?
Yeah, are you a cigar smoker or a person who smokes cigars?
What? Are
Are you a smart?
Am I a what? Person that smokes cigars or what?
Are you a person who smokes cigars or are you a cigar smoker?
I'm both.
He ambidextrous.
I am. I'm left-handed.
Oh my God.
But you know, I like to try different. Like I said, I could tell you the last time I smoked a certain cigar. You know, I don't smoke the same cigar within that same month. I just like Tony said, you get a lot of samples, try a lot of different cigars. So I'll try. So everybody asks me what's my favorite cigar. I'm like Flood now. My Freeman. That's my favorite cigar.
I like that answer. I'm gonna use that.
A Freeman. That's my favorite cigar.
Well, it's a person at
Well,
this
the one you
table.
smoke, the one I'm smoking right now is my favorite one.
It's a person at this table that's not on the retail side, so I gotta pay for all my cigars. I don't get samples.
Don't make me do it.
Hey, you see this?
Don't make me do
Doesn't
it.
he have a pretend?
That's the world's smallest violin right there.
I mean, if my cigar fire get them, it still costs me. But
Before today, when was the last time he actually bought his own cigars?
I just was.
Today.
Well, he got blessed with a cigar fairy, so I don't even think
Oh, I know that.
he buys a cigar. So
Set
cigar
the
fairy
record.
brings a
He can't
cigar.
even remember.
I ain't buy no cigar Saturday.
Cigar fairy brings his shit. It's under your pillow.
Damn,
That's
you
when you wake
have
up.
been danced.
Yeah, probably
He
that.
missed it. He was like, "Oh man, I forgot my wallet. I go buy cigars."
Oh,
He gets his wallet. I don't even know if he got his wallet.
I did.
He bought 4 cigars, and he went, beep. I was like, why'd you get your wallet? You paid by your watch.
I don't know. It's force of habit.
I laughed.
I was gonna use another-
That's something I would do.
I was gonna use another card, but then I just used.
You have
never mind.
multiple cards on the phone, on the watch.
That's true. I don't know.
Ron, you can't do.
No excuses.
You
bro.
can't say this type of stuff when I'm around, because I know.
What are you trying to hide?
Nothing. I'm an open book. Hashtag open book.
Here
You
you
see,
go.
wearing that jersey tonight, yeah.
So I do have one exception to my large ring gauge rule. DBL released the La Tabla. It's a 5 tobacco blend. It's a 7x66 box press.
Oh, no,
Shit.
leave that alone.
It feels more like a 60, and I think that's because it's box pressed. So I'm a little.
That's a long ass cigar.
It's a
That's
little
your
louder
price.
than I prefer to smoke. However,
That should probably look like a flute.
it is quite flavorful, and I can't keep them in stock. So
But what I see
Guys
a lot,
like the big gauge.
I see a lot of more big ring gauges selling more than a Toro or a Robusto or a Lancero or Petit Corona.
and what is your theory on that?
I'll tell you my theory.
Because I have a theory on it.
So-
I want to hear what your theory is.
One of my theories where everybody just started watching The Sopranos again. You know, so everybody wants to, and a lot of people, some people just not educated with, with the cigar culture, meaning like they think the bigger the cigar, the better the cigar is. They don't understand about the amount of filler that gets put in to maximize that cigar when it comes to a 770 or even a 8x80 or anything like that.
So they feel that my theory is they feel it's a value.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
my thing is it's an economical value. They think they're getting more bang for their buck. You know what I'm saying?
I remember, like, back when I started smoking, like, back in the day, you couldn't tell me shit if I wasn't smoking a 660. Like, I thought I was doing something. You couldn't tell me shit if I ain't having a
that they was
660.
saying, like, they don't know the quality behind, like, say, a Robusto or a Toro or a Lancero. There's more long fillers and there's more premium leaf in there versus the bigger gauge was allowing them to stuff with short fillers. So if that was a long filler cigar, it would be probably $20, $30, $40 a stick, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's all premium leaves in there.
Right. I find true to that when a line that has Gordo and bigger sticks. But then when you have a tablet that's made for that ring gauge, a 770 is made for that ring gauge, it's different.
That is one
You're,
thing.
you're geared towards that size because they wanted that size. So
Yeah.
they want the flavor that comes out of that size.
So, and
Oh,
that's
by the way, this
something
Ed over here talking, he camera
This
shy.
is Ed, Tony's significant other.
He acting funny and shit.
That's something that Francisco once explained. So he has the Big Mama, which is a 7x60, I believe. He's got the Mafu, which is a 8x70,
That's a big gauge
8x60.
right there. That's a big
That's
gauge.
the big one.
The name says it all.
He's got a couple, the Tabla, but when he blended those, they were blended to be that size.
Okay, yeah.
So they're blended properly to accommodate for the fillers that you need for that ring gauge.
Because you got some companies that just make a big gauge just to make
Like
it
a
they
Solemn?
themselves, like there you go. I don't want to say they were ogres or
Like a
whatever. I
Solemn?
don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
say it. I'm gonna say it.
It's basically
Lunatic.
it's smoking. Yeah, lunatic.
lunatic.
Chopped up cardboard, basically. That's what it is.
Damn.
You know, so.
Yeah, I ain't smoking those crazy big ass cigars like that, dude.
But I mean, everybody has their preference.
Hold on, what
They
about
like,
that,
you know,
that
they-
Leaf
they-
by
their
Oscar
money,
joint?
their money to
That's
spend
like-
on how they want to spend it. You
The
know?
Woody,
Go grab it,
Woody.
go grab it.
Y'all got
It's
one?
a novelty smoke.
Yeah.
It's
Y'all
not
got it?
supposed to be smoked.
How many-
Had a
We
guy
had a
smoke
member,
one.
it took them 9 hours to smoke.
We had a member that smoked it in, I think, 3 hours and 45
Get the
minutes.
fuck out of
He's
here.
alive?
She is alive.
She.
And it took a 15-minute lunch break.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Matter of fact, let me see if she'll pick up the phone.
See, stuff like that. Those are novelty
I
items.
think it was tobacco leaf. It could have been broadleaf. One of those two locations. They actually have a whole group of people
Smoking them.
smoke them. Like they had this whole big Woody convention.
Oh, yeah?
They probably had 8 or
Pause.
10 people.
Big Woody.
Pause.
Pause.
I ain't going to the Woody convention, bro.
That's it.
No, I remember
Pause,
when we
bro.
were selling those at Dan's. They were buying them left and right, and I'm like, man, who the hell is smoking these?
This was called a Woody.
Yeah.
And that's
big
Woods
Woody.
Woody.
That's Woods Woody.
Yeah, Dan has them, and we were selling them. They were selling like hotcakes.
People still buying?
Look at
Yeah, they were
that.
selling hotcakes.
Look at that, Ron.
Oh
Who
hell
the hell
no!
can smoke that?
It's like a smaller peace pipe.
Right.
This is a
Dude, how can you legit cut it and draw on it to light it without passing out?
I have one to sell. You want one?
Hell no.
That's a flute.
No, dude, that's a
That's a
fucking
peace pipe, man. That's a
saxophone.
That has to be a novelty, but
Yes, exactly.
people are smoking.
I saw the picture when they first released it again. I saw a picture of some lounge. There were 12 of them in their private room.
As you saying, a Woody convention. Pause.
See, but I think, like, back to that, yeah, back to what you said, cigar smokers would have smoked there.
Yeah.
A guy that smokes cigars probably would smoke that, but a cigar smoker
So-
probably would have smoked that.
How much that cigar
I
cost?
beg to differ.
How much that cost?
Now
That's-
it's 75 now.
65.
It was 50 when it first came out.
Dude, it's like 3 cigars there.
Shit.
Only
more than that.
because, I don't know, back in the day, I was probably a year into smoking. Somebody challenged me to smoke the egg, the Drew Estate egg.
Oh. But see, at least with the Drew Estate,
The one thing you can't do is challenge.
can you gonna do?
Challenge accepted.
Oh, good FYI.
So,
You got a fear factor for her now.
so I smoked it. And actually, it was a really good cigar, to be honest with you.
But I can see people smoking the egg though, because when you smoke it, it's a smaller gauge than
Yeah, it was just a long smoke.
But it's like those
Hour
not
and
like
20
novelties. So like I got a what's that? What's the Big Poppy cigar?
Big Pop.
So I got the one that's in the box by itself, the baseball bat. Like I just keep it. Like what the hell am I ever gonna do? Like what am I gonna do with it?
Good
Like
showpiece.
I'll never smoke it.
Well, it's the same thing when Francisco wants to buy back from me too.
Oh yeah, I still got that cigar. I got the first cigar he rolled for me in 2016. It's almost like a baseball bat shaped barber pole. He rolled for me in 2016, and last year, when we was at Main Street, he told me he'd give me $100 for the cigar to buy it back. But I was like, dude, I'm just gonna keep it. You know? So
And
You ain't
it
never
probably
gonna
would
smoke
smell
it.
wonderful right now.
right since 2016.
We,
Right? It tastes great if you had it in the humidor.
when
It's in my humidor.
he blended the Durami one, and we happened to find almost a full case of them. A full box case. I told you, sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. And he actually bought half the box from us because that was his favorite
I
Durami.
called Rick and said, look, you buy the half, I'll buy half that box from you. He said, all right, done. I bought the box. And gave him half, and once in a while, I still have some, he comes in, I have him on this move.
And it makes him so happy. And he's so genuine.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
Yeah, he
And he'll
said.
be here Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, we gonna
Your
put your.
anniversary party for Spartans Cigar.
So I usually drop the episodes on Saturday, but I'm gonna probably put it out like tomorrow or Thursday. But we'll put your flyer on it too. So,
Yeah, I got. Matter of fact, I'll put it on social media right now.
Yeah, I think I put it on Facebook. I can't remember if I put it on
That's
Instagram.
it, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
It's supposed to be decent weather on Saturday too.
So what's
Supposed to be good weather Saturday.
Oh, good. Good.
what's the event y'all usually have on Fridays?
That's right.
Oh, so the
Last
Final Friday,
Final Friday.
it's very similar to Dan's first Friday. We just happen to do it on the last Friday.
Do y'all have a shuttle?
The shuttle.
Man, get in your car and drive up the street.
Carpool.
Cause somebody picked me up at like at least at like the what's that shit called, the what's that the Maryland House or something?
Big money just Uber up
Actually,
here.
the truth is, if you can schedule it, people
Find your
probably
Uber
bring
that
it
lets
up.
you smoke on
That's
the way up
probably
here.
true, but he's not gonna take me home.
What do you mean?
How am I get
He
home?
can take you back to your car,
Oh,
right? I mean, he's got to go back that way.
oh yeah.
Like you could meet at like one of the parking rides or something.
Or you can click your heels back together.
Ron would be like, meet me at Whitemore down the street from the some mile from his house.
We met the parking lot at Walmart.
I
Park-
can come,
parking
Meet me in the
lot at,
IKEA parking lot.
Edmonton.
I'll probably come up on a mega bus.
There you go.
I said, hold up, let me over this exit.
Make it roll.
Hey,
$25
hey, that might be a
for
good idea. Jump on the baby bus by IKEA. Come half an hour up the street.
Food,
Well,
alcohol, and DJ.
Okay.
And it runs from 7 to midnight. It's the only Friday we're open till midnight. I don't do that midnight stuff.
I'm sure.
Not
I don't
like you
blame
guys. You guys are.
That's
Oh, talk about it.
that's a long day for you.
Yeah, they up to 4 or 5 in the morning.
Friday,
Oh yeah, last
Friday, Saturday, 5 a.m.
It was only a
And then
month
the
ago
time
she was
change
saying,
was
I'm
really
not doing
fast.
this anymore.
Right.
Love you, Shirley.
It just happened.
But yeah, I mean, I've been there late nights. Like, you know, people come after like the club or after an event
Yeah.
going out. They come in there at 2 o'clock in the morning, the cash register ringing. I get it,
I get it.
but I ain't doing it.
I just can't do it.
Not when they're sitting there like this.
Hey, as long as they pay for the cigar.
I don't care if they sleeping as long as they pay for the cigar.
That's true.
Be my guest.
So,
And sometimes around that time, like for me, when it's late like that and people are still coming, they're more mild, they're more calmed down. They don't want to interact. They just want to smoke. Except like this.
Except for when I come
Before
in.
they go home,
Then let me-
except when Ron comes in.
Right.
It's a win for me.
Except for when I come in and Shirley be like, "Oh Lord, he come."
Ron was
You know, I come in
dancing
there in
last
red
week.
form.
Ron was tearing up the towels last week.
What time do you guys open?
12:30.
12:30.
Yeah, so it's basically 12:30 to 12:30, Monday through Wednesday.
I don't even know why y'all got a sign on the door with y'all time on it. Y'all ain't closed at 12:30 since y'all open.
I don't know. That's
Y'all don't even need a.
I'll be there and be like,
Middle
WPR.
of the week.
Like, everybody go buy a cigar. I got 10 people with me. Everybody go buy a cigar right now.
So we got a lot of people that who still work from home.
Okay.
So if it's a lunch break, they'll come, grab a few cigars, go back home, things like that.
No, you said 12:30. 12:30.
Yeah.
So they come in. They come in after 9, 10 o'clock. Really?
Hell yeah, I go in there at 11, 12.
Like I know
1.
today, we could leave here at 8, 9 o'clock. I could go to Ron's house. I can drive to the lounge, and there's gonna be about 15 people.
Yeah.
What are we doing wrong? We're not open until 12:30.
Y'all can't do that up here in Cecil, Tucky.
Yeah, you can't do it up here.
Maybe that's it. We're in Cecil, Tucky.
Yeah, Cecil Tucky can't do it up here.
Yeah, like I said, like people be coming from like clubs and all that kind of
And
stuff.
then you
They
got
don't really have that kind of
Stoke
traffic.
goes in New York right next
Yeah,
to
you
it.
got restaurants that are open till 4.
Yeah, so-
Right, so you could go down there at like 2 o'clock in the morning and smoke and then get like chicken wings.
Location.
crazy.
That's crazy.
So that's cool. So let's do our cigar reviews. What you give your cigar between 1 and 5 puffs? You can do a half or whatever. Like
We
3.
can do like a 3.5.
So we give our guest the first shot, even though she ain't really get into
I
it.
really didn't get into it.
So far, what you get?
Are you gonna make me explain?
No.
No.
Just,
Okay,
just
good.
a puff rate.
Yeah.
3.8.
Okay.
So when we drink
We say with the sauce.
with the sauce,
With the hot sauce.
with the hot sauce. That's with the hot sauce or without the hot sauce.
It's with the hot sauce.
Okay.
Your hazelnut.
My hazelnut. Maybe
That's
that's
so
what's
cute.
throwing it off.
You're drinking coffee.
I am.
I asked it, I said it looked handmade. I said, did y'all make the cup like
Y'all got a pottery
Patrick Swayze on Ghost? Y'all
Hey,
made
you
the cup
doing your
like
ghost
that.
thing on that mug, right? What's the song? I can't think of the song. I'm not singing.
Well, don't sing it. What you
Most of
got?
the time, my hazelnut
I'll
goes
save
with
your ears.
whatever I'm smoking. Tonight, not so much.
So what you say, Howard?
This right here, I'm gonna give him a 3.5. That's with the sauce.
Okay, Chico.
I'm gonna be modest with the Escobar Final Natural. I give it a 4.5.
You don't have Escobar, of course.
Of course.
Oh yeah,
So right.
this red meat lovers. This is probably like my third one with the hot sauce. I give it a 4. It's,
Okay.
it's
That's
fire.
fair.
But like I said, if y'all can get your hands on that, the Abamucho de Saca, the Norseman, the Krakatoa, it's amazing. Like I ain't even had to let it set. Like it's amazing.
Straight to it.
Straight to it. It's amazing.
Well, I'll give props to Steve because I absolutely love his Stillwell line.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Steve Saka can't miss.
He can't
No,
miss.
he can't
Yeah,
miss.
that holiday
He hasn't
candy
missed.
blend?
He hasn't missed since he was started.
Yeah, he hasn't
I'll be
missed.
sad when I can't get there.
Well, I mean, he was at Liga. He was
Right.
doing Ligas first.
Right.
I mean, he
Yeah,
put him on
so-
the map. I could honestly say.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, what do you thought was gonna happen? Like,
He put the leaguers on the map big time.
Huge. Back when they had the not the L4, they had the L39.
so you got. Oh yeah, that's my shit. That's my shit. The L40. Yeah. So you got any more announcements? Anything else?
We do the Christmas party, the GTG Spartan Christmas party, December 9th. It starts at 5.
That's the same day as Main Street Christmas Party.
Is it?
They don't have no GTG though.
Oh man. We might have to hire a driver out there. Huh?
What, to take us to both places?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
There you go.
These motherfuckers, they rich.
You know Main Street's there with like, right?
No, what time is y'all Christmas party?
Ours is from 5 to midnight.
Well, yeah, they'll start early. That shit, like, you get there usually early, like 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh, you know what?
In the morning?
Yeah.
DBL's doing his Christmas party.
Yeah.
They gonna have breakfast?
Well, we usually, they do, it's potluck style, so I don't cook. So I usually stop at like Dunkin' or Woodley and get like a few dozen of donuts and shit and bring it.
That's
There's
cheap.
a bunch of police in
I
there.
don't cook.
Go to New York Fried Chicken over there.
I mean, Wawa got a catering
hip-hop
menu.
chicken.
I ain't bringing that shit.
Hip-hop.
They got people that make,
Crack
they do
chicken.
that little menu or whatever. But I tell them I ain't bringing shit.
You can't miss with a chicken filet nugget platter, man.
Just bring it yourself.
You can't miss with a chicken filet nugget platter.
There you go. There you go.
With some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chicken filet nugget platter, you can't miss with that.
Christmas party. We're giving away we're doing a GTG wheelbarrow of cheer. Right now we're at 22 bottles, $10 a ticket if anybody's interested.
Okay.
And we're giving that away the night of the Christmas party. And although we're at 22
Does the winner have to be present?
We're
So if I
at
win, y'all can
22
bring it to me?
Nah, like this is wrong. Pick somebody else.
Nobody has to be present except Ron.
Wow. Well, you gotta be present, my brother.
That sounds about right.
You gotta be present.
But we're adding bottles. Between now and then, there'll be some more bottles added. I just took inventory on it. We've got some Penelope in there.
Damn, that's what's up.
There's some Hendrix.
Ooh.
There's some Makers. There's a bottle of Blanton's in there.
Oh man, that's sold right there.
Blanton's itself makes the ticket worth $10.
Y'all paying attention to this?
I'm giving you a ticket too.
So I do cash out. Always
Okay.
call me
I
if
do
you want.
cash.
I'll do
I
cash.
do cash.
Okay.
Cash money.
That's it? Any more announcements?
That's all I got.
Why are you trying to rush it?
I'm not rushing her. Shut your
I
asses
feel like
up.
he wants to leave already.
No,
I'm
he just happy
I'm
because
still
it's
gonna
Christmas.
I'm still gonna hang out for a little bit. I don't get up here
We're
much.
only
I
20
gotta.
minutes in. This wasn't-
I gotta make the-
this wasn't
Yeah,
six.
exactly.
Remember the last time you were up here?
Yeah, last time you was up here, wrong.
Should Chico been up here more than you?
He a member.
This year, yeah.
And
This
Chico
my
driving-
third time this year.
Chico drive north on 95 like 4 times a week.
Yeah, but you don't work either, so.
But I don't drive on 95.
Yo,
I do drive on 95 to get off at the White Marsh exit. That's as far as I'm going. I'm
Alright.
like Christopher Columbus.
Hey, Ed.
Of Bel Air Road.
Ed, Will Small's violin right
And
here.
then you can go Bel Air Road straight up
So funny.
to 40.
That's true. So funny story is one day, like I've only been up there probably like 3 or 4 times to Cigar Sessions in Delaware.
Oh, we know.
So one day I was up there. Pete, I post my picture on
Yeah, stop
Instagram.
posting your location.
Pete get on there and
Piss
is
me
like,
off.
damn, bro, you roll right past me.
You in the
I was
next
like,
place and you ain't coming
And to
through.
tell you the truth, I said, "Gee, look."
that sound
You've
like
been
you.
there, you've been
Yeah, he
there.
right
You've been
down the
to
street,
other
he ain't stopped
locations.
right.
You're like 5 minutes from here and you don't even stop it. I see how it is.
that's crazy, man.
State line, I go in there and cop and bop, like in the morning. Because they be open at like 9 o'clock. So I shoot up there in the morning, grab some sticks and come back down the road.
So what's your distaste for driving? Why?
I'm lazy. I feel like I don't have to go that far.
Truthfully, it's not that really that far of a ride, though.
Dude, you drive, Chico, you drive, you and Howard, y'all drive far. That's y'all thing, dude. I don't like driving.
I make the
You
40-minute
smoke
trip
your-
every day.
Yes, I did.
There you
What?
go. Light up the
I'm smoking a
cigars,
cup.
drive.
By the time you get halfway through your cigar, you're where you're at, bro.
That's it.
That's true.
Straight up 40.
That's what I do. Right, jump on.
Plus
the-
gas is almost $4 premium.
You worry about gas and you buy $70 cigars, bro.
Right?
Fuck out of here.
That gas, man.
Really? Oh, that's more cigars, man.
Man.
Gas and tolls and shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, cars don't run on
Did you
water,
say
bro.
Did we pay a toll? Did we go through the
Did you
toll
come up
booth?
95?
Your tags is
Yeah.
registered.
Oh yeah, I got an easy pass.
Exactly, just like me. Tags is registered
Yeah.
to Easy Pay. See how I got to remind you?
Well, next time y'all come, y'all just pick me up.
Yeah.
I'm coming on Saturday. You coming?
If I don't work, if I have to work, I'm coming.
I'm coming to the anniversary.
I'm trying to
party.
switch my day. I actually meant to not work, but all I saw was the dollar signs, and I got overwhelmed.
So them dollar signs can pay for your gas.
It's Christmas.
We know it ain't cigars.
It's Christmas. I gotta buy Christmas presents. So
You gotta buy Christmas every year, though.
I gotta, yeah.
You made it last
And they
year.
get more expensive every year. You know, Christian Dior and Louis Vuitton ain't gonna pay for itself. You know.
Tony, what do you got to say to the cigar culture out there watching on what people should do when it comes to lounges,
To brick and mortars.
to brick and mortars?
Yes.
So you're asking me about basic etiquette?
Basic etiquette,
Basic
yes.
Say it loud.
Loud enough?
Loud.
Loud. So, the biggest thing any cigar lounge is disappointed in is when somebody brings their own cigars in and tries to not make a purchase. You're coming in, look, lights aren't free, TV's not free, heat's not free. We literally pay our bills one cigar at a time.
Employees are not free.
Exactly. So when you walk into a lounge, not just my lounge, any lounge, you gotta make a minimum purchase.
What's y'all minimum?
Is it so hard?
Y'all got 2 cigar minimum?
2 cigar minimum?
2 cigars is not a hard.
That's
Like you come in,
Ask. It's not a hard ask.
bring in your Davidoff,
Yeah.
or I don't know, give me another.
Whatever.
Like
Whatever, just so
Okay,
you
they
bring
say,
in
oh, y'all don't carry Davidoff, so I got my Davidoff.
And that's fine.
Or
Look,
whatever. Yeah.
look, I have this policy. If you're bringing something in, you want to smoke it, that's great. But bless my humidor.
Right.
That's it.
Well, you spend two cigars, $30, $25.
Hold on, what if I come in here and buy, what's the Fuentes, the ones that's $5?
We ain't talking to you the whole.
No, what's the one,
I'm not
I forgot what
talking.
they call it.
I'm
They
not talking.
kind of buy
So
like
look,
$5.
our house sticks are $5.95 a piece.
So I could buy 2 of those?
If you buy 2 of those, it's not ideal.
No.
But at least you're making a 2 cigar.
We don't
purchase.
recommend that because I went through the mill with that down the street and coming in buying them. That's when Daniel's on $4.99 and they just get 2 and they had 3-4 hours. I'm like,
Look, I saw
bro,
a post
really?
the other day,
I'm like,
no names mentioned, but it said, as I write this rent check, it reminds me.
Okay. I saw that.
I was like, this goes out to all you cheap.
I died. But
I hope that hit a note on some people, man.
Oh, it did.
Oh yeah, she hit that on, she hit that
I
on
hope
here.
it did, bro. Because I
I
love
try
that.
not to mention any names.
Nah,
Man.
we don't want to shake nobody, but support the lounges,
It's
you
for
know.
real.
And like Tony said, lights ain't cheap. You know, the humidor ain't to facilitate that humidor is not cheap. You know, employees ain't cheap. You know, we got bills to pay, and we're providing a space for you to smoke at. You know,
Absolutely.
your wife ain't letting you smoke in your living room. You come here and enjoy the living room here.
It's getting cold outside.
It's getting cold.
The best sign I saw, and I would never post this because we're just not this type of lounge.
You're too humble.
But it was a very good point. Great, you bought your cigars online, smoke them online.
When we had that conversation a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Look, I get it. You can get your stuff cheaper online, but you don't know how long it's been in the elements. You don't know how the warehouse is kept. They're cheap for a reason.
Right.
You don't know when you're gonna get them.
Yeah, 'cause
And you don't know when you're
in-
gonna- absolutely.
in the hundreds of bulk versus the lounges where they're in, you know?
But I'll go back on it. I've been there. I'm like, I really want this cigar today. And I'm going into a lounge. I'm going to smoke that cigar. But you know what? I'm buying 2 or 3 before I smoke that cigar.
No
And
shout
not
out.
only, and you know what? I'm sorry, not to cut you
Good,
off.
good.
But the other thing, you know,
Sure.
you're here for 5 hours. You're smoking 4 or 5 cigars, and you're only buying 2? Come on.
Come on, reality of it all.
Come on.
That's true.
It really,
Support the lounges, every lounge.
not to be greedy, but it really should be. For every cigar of your own you smoke, you should be purchasing.
It's a lounge that do the time limit. I'm not gonna say the name of it. It's a local lounge that does the time.
I never heard
It
that.
was doing the time
It's
limit.
definitely doing the time limit.
I've
It was
been
doing the
there.
time limit.
Question is, does it work for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to all the people that go in there, you know.
I mean, people
that
was
go in there and
complaining
buy
about it,
cigars.
but if that's your home lounge, what you gonna do? You're not gonna drive anywhere else. So yeah, I get it.
Like, especially if you're a member and you're getting stuff in your box at the end of the month, you know, support, buy a couple, you know, even though you pay a membership fee, even though, I told Tony, I'm here maybe twice, 3 times a year. Every time I come here, I gotta make a purchase because, you know, it's just only right, you know. I'll leave whatever I have in my box just in case I happen to be randomly out of cigars on the road, you know. And then they got a humidor, but I'm still in my box of cigars, so, I mean, it's not a cheap lifestyle, but it's your lifestyle. You know, just like putting gas in your car, or just like, you know, buying a cup of Starbucks or whatever it is, you know.
Yeah, because people spend that money on Starbucks every morning.
Man, every morning.
$9, $10 cup of coffee.
The line wrapped around the, you can't
Right,
even go
right.
in shopping centers sometimes because of Starbucks.
So yeah, I get it. You know, being as the only person at the table that's not on the retail side.
Stop saying that.
You know,
There you go. There
being
you
a
go.
peon in this thing. You know, you got anything to say, Ed? Nothing.
You know what? Let me add on to that. I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
You-
Tony.
you
Go
wait a
ahead.
minute.
Nah,
You-
that's
your show. This is your show.
Rock out.
This is just, that's your spotlight right there. Shine, baby.
Here's my other take on that. I don't know how other lounges run their memberships, but we have a membership program. You pay an annual fee, and you get discounts on your cigars. You get access to our private lounge. We have a tier that has 24-hour access. But going back onto the purchasing thing, I've had to really talk to my members because a lot of them are going, oh, well, I got this online. Great. Well, but you don't have it for that price. You know what? As a member, you're getting 20% off of a 20-count purchase.
So you technically getting.
You save
Once-
80 cents to $1. Doesn't matter.
Once you've taken that discount off, A, you're walking out of here with it. B, you're not paying shipping. And C, you know how we keep our
And
cigars.
it's fresh.
There you go, it's fresh,
And it's
yeah.
fresh.
So
It's no brainer.
there's ways around the cheap prices that are online, you know? We
No, I understand
There's
the
ways to
recession out
compete.
there. And you want to make the best of your lifestyle.
And then
But,
when you do
support the
order your
lounge
cigar.
because they're here for a reason. You know, they're here to accommodate us as cigar smokers, to, you know, facilitate our needs to not want to smoke in our kitchen or our living room or down in our basement in the cold or out on a cold deck in the winter. Support the lounge, in every lounge, you know, and that's one of my biggest pet peeves. You come in the lounge, support the lounge. You know, if they got something, you smoke something they don't have, still support it. Smoke whatever they don't have, you know, but if they have it, buy it from them.
you can always find something that you're gonna
I
smoke.
mean, y'all
Yeah.
got high-end cigars in here, so yeah.
No, they got
Yes, man,
and Spartans Cigars got a great humidor.
Yeah, they do.
They got great
They got some of the greatest.
They got
cigars.
great selection.
They got some
Definitely.
selection that you probably haven't even heard of that
I
you
walked
should
in the
try.
humidor and tripped over
And
two
they're phenomenal. They're phenomenal.
Sorry.
Every time
I'm just say that.
last time I
So
came
the totes aren't normally there, but we have tailgate on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we had tailgate on Sunday, and it didn't make sense to unpack everything,
Yeah, I
so.
said, man, they must got
so I came in here.
hundreds in there.
I had my moment of laziness.
Hey,
I was in there a couple weeks ago with a buddy of mine. We went to the range up here in the street. And I said to Ed, Ed, tell me, what you guys have that I haven't smoked? What's new? Boom, they pointed me out. I said, okay, give me that one, give me that one, and give me that one. I walked out of here with 4 cigars, even though I probably got about 30, 40 in my locker.
Look, Cigar Recon, not in every store. Matter of fact, I don't know if he's in but 2 or 3 stores, to be honest with you. Here's something you're not gonna find most anywhere. And it's a good smoke. And it's $8.50. It's reasonably priced.
well, yeah.
And so all
We
the
could
Escobar
have
smoke.
smoked those and we could have did a review on them or something.
Like, that'd be great.
Well, or the guy, or we could, you know, maybe.
I should have invited him. Oh no, actually I did invite him. He just opened a shop in a restaurant somewhere in Delaware.
Oh, okay.
So he's there.
We'll probably be back, so you know.
All the smokes out there.
Plus he doesn't do the public well. He's got a speaker for that. So he's smart. He's the man behind the business.
He can send his rep. His
But
representative.
he's got people
yeah.
for the public stuff.
If you smoke Escobars, hopefully Tony be carrying them soon. If not, hello Tony.
So yeah, we're
I'm gonna talk to you about that, though.
we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to get Pete and Ed on here. You know, they stop.
Good luck with
Yeah,
that.
get Pete the Greek.
Good luck with
Pete
that.
the Greek. Pete the Greek, ready up, buddy?
I know if we get one, we could get both. You know, we'd be able to probably get both.
Well, yeah, you might be able to get both, but good luck.
So yeah, we ordered like t-shirts for our guests. So when they come in, I'll make sure y'all get y'all t-shirts.
Definitely.
So should we talk about the Stay Smokey?
No, it's already repeated.
We already talked about it.
Yeah, we definitely did.
We already talked about
I took my glasses off. I said, Ron, is something you want to tell me?
We good. I mean, it's catchy.
It is.
Honestly, I will still say, like, I always, like, when I always pay homage to people that looked out for me or did stuff for me. So, like, I'll touch on the story. So, back in, like, 2016, I already talked about the shirts before. So I had the Urban Leaf shirts, like the different designs or whatever. And, like, Pete used to always be like, stay smoky, stay smoky. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get I actually got a whole sweatsuit made for an Orioles opening day. So when I got my design made, I always did like the hashtag Stay Smoky, and the O was the Orioles O. So it was like, you know, white with the orange O in it or whatever.
Nice logo, by the way.
Yeah, but they said that the
Trademark?
when I talked to the Orioles, they said the O is only trademark with the O apostrophe S because it's just a capital cursive
okay.
O.
So you got
So it says it's got to be the O with the S.
Loopholes.
So me and Pete had a conversation, and he was like, you know, Stay Smoky LLC. I was like, dude, I just made the shirts for fun, and then people was like, let me get some shirts. So I pushed them a little bit or whatever. So, you know, they didn't sue me or anything, but I mean, they was original Stay Smoky, but you know, now we Stay Smoky TV.
It's all in fun.
Right, I say it's all fun. We all family.
Well, you can't sue him. He worried about paying gas to come up here. So. He got gas money. He got cigars and bourbon money, but he ain't got gas money.
It's not in his budget.
I don't understand.
It's not in the budget. It's not in the budget.
I mean, hey,
Now I know why he started running.
you gotta
Started
see
chugging.
top shelf run. I mean, that's what I do. You know, I channel my stuff. You know, if I don't gotta, just like yesterday, I was like, I had my son. My wife was like, "It's your team playing. If you want to go out to the lounge and smoke," I was like, nah. I said I'm gonna go outside. So we got the outside smoking area, but we got heaters and everything out there. So I was like, nah. I said it's free for me to smoke out here. I go downstairs, get my $100 bottle of bourbon and my cigar, and I sit out back and smoke.
That's who we're talking about here.
So I'm like,
That's who we're talking about.
I was like, what am I drive for? I'm home. And since we got the sanctuary built, I'm out even less because,
What did you smoke?
Andalusian
Yeah, the
bull.
bull. I saw the bull.
And I had the
Envy.
Angels Envy
Yeah.
barrel pick from Midway. So, you know, I make it do what it do. But,
I'm not
you
gonna
know.
lie to him. Since he got that sanctuary, anytime I'm away from fire and smoke, I'm at the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm at the sanctuary.
I just need to know when he's out there. So I know. He gonna catch me out there one day. He's at home.
That's why I lock the door.
You see what I mean?
That's why I lock the door and I take the remotes to the TV
Oh,
in the
he
house.
over there. Hey, Rob, what's the remote set?
I take the remotes in the house.
See, I went in a different route.
Hey, he got a grill out there and everything. I'm gonna bring some steaks.
Right, it's a refrigerator out there. It's already got beer and shit in
This
it.
is on his behalf. However, whenever you want to come around, you're more than welcome. Ding!
I said, don't tell him that. He like a cat that you give milk to.
It's too late.
Motherfuckers keep coming back.
That's a good reference.
Keep coming back, but it's all good. Like I said, you know, we it's all family.
Yeah.
You know, shout out again to our guy Drano Smokes. You know, rest in
Drano.
peace to his granddad.
Definitely recipes.
You know, rest in peace to his granddad. So you know, he couldn't be here with us. So we got Cigar Colt Sievers, aka the Fall Guy Chico, to take his place and shit for the day. You know, stunt double extraordinaire.
Yeah, I'm pretty though. I'm pretty.
Remember 3.5.
Number 3.5.
3.5. But yeah, so I mean that's what we got.
Stay smoky, baby.
You got anything else?
I got it all.
Okay. What we got, Howard?
We got motion.
Peace out.
Peace out. No love, baby. Stay smoky. Smoke what you